Hello. It's been a week in the 28-hour, 6-day week system, and it hasn't gone as great as I thought it would. I mean, the routine is pretty much broken down completely. On Wednesday we were supposed to sleep from I think it was 9 AM until 6 PM. That's pretty much the entire day. I mean, there's a few days where we only got like a small part of the daylight, and I think that was the most difficult. I mean, I think I got like 2 hours sleep, and then I got up. So it hasn't been fantastic in terms of routine. I don't think my health is fantastic right now, because I'm not up to eat the food that my family prepare. I've been a bit lazy and just eating things like pizza, have my fair share of McDonald's, and if we look here, there's some coffee, Relentless, Nutella. Actually, that's just from today. That Nutella, I haven't been eating that all week. And there's some more Relentless. Do you like my duck? So it hasn't gone as great as I thought it would. I'm not sure where Fred stands on the system. I don't think his routine is fantastic either. I'm not sure if he's continuing it. But hopefully this next week, because we're only halfway, will go a little better than this first week. I think we've had this taster of the system. I think next week we'll be a bit more prepared. Yeah, today we're supposed to go to sleep at 5 PM and it's currently midnight, so it hasn't gone great. I've got to go work in 6 hours. That's pretty much it. I'm writing a YouTube series with Fred. It's about a bear, hence the costume. I realise I haven't explained why I had a costume in the first bit here. Basically, each episode will feature the bear. In this first episode I'm writing, the bear moves to the Isle of Wight and he finds himself like heavily discriminated against. He's already had a rough life. There's hints at drinking problems. He's been to jail for attacking a colleague of his. He's having relationship issues. You know, he's just not having a great time. And he goes to this interview on the Isle of Wight trying to get his life back on track. And the interviewer is a dickhead, and he really insults the bear. You know, oh, we don't need your kind. You know, you're not welcome here. And the bear, after having a really rough day, flips out, and he flips the desk, and he attacks the guy. And he thinks he's killed him, and the bear runs off. And a few days later, completely overwhelmed by remorse and regret and fear, that he decides to end his life. And he reminisces about how everything started out fantastic, how he had all this optimism and this ambition with him and his lover, and it just steadily went downhill. It didn't go the way he thought it would go. You know, he made all these plans, and they just fell apart, and things went from bad to worse, and so he ends his life. And that's the first episode. I mean, obviously, it being a bear, and especially this bear costume, there's an amusing aspect. Actually, there is quite a sad story behind it, and I'm not sure if that's just my, me freaking out a little bit, but we'll see how it goes. I'll film it, we'll see what happens. In fact, if anyone's got any ideas, or if they want to write an episode, feel free, because I'm writing a few, Fred's writing some, and we're not writing together, we're sort of writing individually. So if you want to be a co-writer, or if you want to write an episode, like a one-off, please feel free. You know, I'm open to suggestions. I'm pretty sure Fred will be happy to have this contribution. And yeah, if you're interested, get in contact with me. I know this isn't strictly about the 28-hour, 6-day-a-week blog, but I guess it is kind of what I've been up to in the hours that where I've not been able to speak to anyone. I mean, obviously, staying up most nights with absolutely no one to talk to apart from Fred every now and then. You do sort of sit down and you do things, and that's what I've done. I've sat down and I've written an episode for this YouTube series. That's not all I've done, by the way. I'm not that weird. But yeah, public feedback. Leave some comments. Watch the other videos. I don't know how many people actually keep up with this consistently. I've not really been paying attention, to be honest with you. I've just been getting on with it. So, if there is anyone, thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoy the future episodes, and I hope you enjoy our future YouTube videos about the bear. Good night.